AITA for suing my neighbor after she kept stealing my packages and refused to admit it? Hey Reddit. I, 32F, never imagined I'd be the kind of person who ends up taking their neighbor to court. I work remotely, live in a quiet suburban area, and generally keep to myself. I've lived in this neighborhood for over 5 years now, and until recently, I thought I had everything under control. That was before Karen, 45F, moved in next door. Karen, not her real name, but so fitting, moved in 2 years ago after a divorce. At first, she seemed all right. A little nosy, always watching people from her window, but nothing too crazy. But slowly, things escalated. She became that neighbor, the one who reports people for parking slightly on the curb, who complains that your recycling bin wasn't closed all the way, and who once left a note on my door about my porch light being too bright at night. Whatever. I avoided confrontation and kept it civil. But then the packages started disappearing. Over the past 3 months, I noticed a pattern. I'd get delivery notifications, package delivered to front door, but when I'd check, they'd be gone. Not every package, but just enough to feel off. At first, I blamed porch pirates. It happens. But I work from home. I knew the exact delivery times, and some packages went missing literally minutes after they were dropped off. So I bought a doorbell camera. The first week? Nothing. The second week? Caught her in the act. Karen walked up to my porch, casually picked up a medium-sized box, looked directly into the camera, and walked off. It wasn't even subtle. She wasn't even wearing a mask. It was like she thought she was invisible. I sat there in total disbelief. Over the next 2 weeks, I caught her 2 more times doing the exact same thing. Morning deliveries, same routine, grab, glance, leave. I decided to confront her. I printed out screenshots from the video and walked over to her house. I was polite, didn't yell, didn't accuse. Just told her I had security footage and was hoping she'd return the items. Her response? She laughed. Actually laughed. Then she said, "You can't prove that's me. Everyone wears robes and slippers." I said, "Karen, you're literally wearing that exact robe right now." She just slammed the door in my face. I went to the police, filed a report, and they told me to keep documenting it. So I did. I caught her again. And again. 6 packages total, one of them was a limited edition wireless headset I bought for work. Another was a subscription box that had a sentimental, personalized gift I'd been looking forward to for months. Gone. After the 6th theft, I decided I was done playing nice. I filed charges and sued her in small claims court for the full value, about $1,200, plus damages and court costs, which brought the total to roughly $1,450. That's when things got nuclear. Karen flipped. She started spreading rumors around the neighborhood, telling people I was harassing her and dragging a single woman through court over some boxes. She told people I was paranoid, unstable, and targeting her because she was divorced and alone. Some neighbors believed her. The vibe changed. People stopped saying hi. I got side eyes at the mailbox. Someone unfriended me on the neighborhood Facebook group and then shared a post about community drama being blown out of proportion. But I stayed the course. I had proof. I had receipts. Literally. Then came the court day. I showed up 30 minutes early with everything: videos, screenshots, police reports, package receipts, even timestamps from my delivery emails. Karen strolled in late, in leopard print sunglasses and a Starbucks cup, and sat down like she was on break from a reality show. She brought her cousin as a character witness, who didn't know anything about the case but was very enthusiastic about Karen being a kind person. When the judge asked Karen to explain herself, she claimed I had doctored the footage. The judge raised an eyebrow and asked her how I could have possibly manipulated 3 different camera angles, mine and 2 from nearby houses that I had gotten footage from, with permission. Karen stammered. Then she claimed she thought the packages were hers. The judge asked, "And yet you never returned them? Or even opened them?" She replied, I didn't think it was a big deal. He said, "It is now." He ruled in my favor. She was ordered to repay the full amount within 30 days. Plus, she now has a misdemeanor petty theft charge on record. She stormed out of the courtroom, muttering something about taking this to real court, which I guess means something in her world. Aftermath? I thought that would be the end of it. But no. Karen went back online, posting this long, dramatic sob story on Nextdoor and Facebook. Claimed I ruined her life over a misunderstanding and that I weaponized the legal system. A few of the older residents still side with her and act like I overreacted. One of them literally told me I should have just let it go and forgiven her. Forgiven her? For what? Casually stealing my property, gaslighting me, then lying under oath? I've had neighbors whisper that I made things worse by going to court instead of settling it like adults. But I did try to settle it. She laughed in my face. What else was I supposed to do? So here I am, Reddit. I did what I thought was right. I followed the law. I protected my property. But now I'm the uptight one in the neighborhood. The snitch. The troublemaker. So I'll ask you straight. AITA for suing my neighbor over stolen packages and taking her to court? Or should I have let it go to keep the peace?